Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ricky here from the Talking Sport podcast, and I thought I'd just do a first live shoot of the podcast here to discuss the boxing from last night and up and coming events that are coming to you from the boxing world. So Canelo Alvarez was fighting last night, and he stopped Yildirim in the third round, making him retire on his stool, and just shows how good Canelo is, doesn't it? He just constantly wins fights. The big news to come out from last night, of course, was the fact that Billy Joe Saunders is going to take on Canelo May the 8th. What a fight. I've been looking forward to this one for years. He's such a good boxer, Billy Joe. He's so awkward. It'll be interesting to see how Canelo can navigate in the ring with him. We've seen Callum Smith fight valiantly and lose, but in all fairness to the boxers who have come up against Canelo recently, they haven't got a patch on someone like Billy Joe Saunders and his skill set. So I cannot wait for this up-and-coming fight. And we haven't got long to wait for it at all. So it's going to be brilliant. It's been weird for British boxing the last few weeks. We obviously had Josh Kelly a couple of weeks ago looking to gain the European title. And unfortunately, getting found out against a very experienced man in Avanesyan. And obviously, the week before that as well, Josh Warrington, undefeated, the man from Leeds, 30 fights, undefeated, and then just didn't look at the races, and he was demolished by Lara. And, he has to bounce back as well. So it's been a strange time for British boxers. One up-and-coming boxer obviously won as well last night, Tommy Fury, which I'm sure a lot of you will have just seen on Love Island, but the younger brother of Tyson Fury with a second-round stoppage, and he's starting to really show what he's made of in the heavyweight division, and it'd be nice to see his progression and how he goes on. But we've got lots of big fights to come up this year. Obviously, the big one everyone wants to see is AJ taking on Tyson Fury. Will we see it? It looks like we are going to see it. Who has everyone got their money on? For me, it's Tyson Fury every day of the week. He showed in the top flight action he's had that he shows that he's the better boxer for me. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people love Anthony Joshua and think he is the best British boxer, but it's definitely Tyson Fury for me, and I hope that fight does go ahead as well. Shut up, Jake. But yeah, it's a great year of British boxing. We'll have to see what other boxing comes up now, because we've got a year of it. We've got Lawrence Okoli defending his title coming up soon in March. Obviously, we've got Dillian Whyte taking on Alexander Povetkin again after a shock defeat in that one. So we'll have to see how Dillian can do, and hopefully he can control the fight like he did last time, but this time not get knocked out. That's obviously what we want to see. Obviously, we've talked about Parker stepping in the ring with Chisora, and we've also had talk of Usyk stepping in the ring as well. And of course, he is a mandatory for one of AJ's titles. So if they can get Usyk in the ring, then that will mean that it makes it more likely with the AJ and Tyson Fury fight as well. So lots going on, lots to look forward to. And yeah, the big one in April, which I'm looking forward to as well, Conor Benn back in the ring. Really impressed with Conor Benn in the last fight I'd seen last year as part of the Matchroom Boxing. He's fantastic. Obviously, he was there at ringside with the Josh Kelly fight, and he was getting called out left, right, and centre by a lot of people that night. But yeah, he's brilliant. Chip off the old block of his dad, of course, Nigel. And yeah, I can't wait to see him back in the ring and see his skill set and just keep on seeing him improve. But yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a good year of boxing. Let's hope we see these big super fights that we've wanted to see. Let's hope come May we have fans back in the arenas, because boxing isn't the same, even though you can hear how rough the shots are more without any crowd there. It's not the same without it being in front of big crowds. They're still doing it in America. I think there was 20,000 in Miami yesterday watching Canelo. So yeah, hopefully we get fans back after May when everything is looking a bit brighter over here, and we can have big super fights coming up. But yeah, just wanted to do this. This is the first live stream we've had for the podcast. I know the other boys who are part of the podcast that can't wait to do it. We do have 2 videos already on there. We've got a football video with Lawrence and Reese where they're discussing some of the games from yesterday. That was the first one. And then you've got myself, Connor, and Simon talking about the Six Nation matches and what happened there yesterday. Still buzzing after that Welsh win. So yeah, please subscribe to our channel. because obviously we want as many subscribers as we can. Continue to watch it as well. Watch the videos. We do put links on our social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter for links for you to download. Follow us at Talking Sport PO1 on Twitter for any links. Follow us on Facebook. We are just Talking Sport on there, as well as Talking Sport on Instagram as well. So, like I said, listen out for more live streams. And now we are on YouTube. And yep, just keep on supporting the podcast now it's gone virtual, as well as across our social media. So cheers, guys. Thanks for listening, and ta-ra.